Want to be smart at Chinese history? Hi, I'm Playgame Go, and this is Fun Process Chinese history. Ooh, my favorite subject. Producer, do you think too much globe around here? Okay, it's much better. This subject will be taught from the prehistoric times of China to Qin Dynasty. It will take a long time, but please enjoy. In advance for the subscribers who support us. If you haven't subscribed us, please subscribe now. If not, we will be sad. Hey, I unsubscribe you. Okay, we are now starting the lesson. First, let me introduce the ancient Chinese mythology. Besides the famous beliefs, ancient Chinese polytheism is also very important and intriguing. Therefore, today I will introduce some gods in Chinese mythology. They are important and shape the culture of ancient China. Let's change our pace first. This is the second studio. Before we start, remember one thing. Mythologies aren't false tales or stories. Rather, they usually don't sit well with historic records. That's why they are called myths. But that doesn't mean they are not true. They actually may be true, just unlikely. First god we will talk about is Pangu. He was a giant and the god who made the sky and the ground. He was born in an egg in the Black Chaos. In the egg, there's an S, which Pangu used to break the egg and the Black Chaos. It's awesome. It sounds like come from a superhero story. But notwithstanding how much force he used to attempt in breaking the Black Chaos, it was still here. Pangu thought the chaos was annoying. He started to slowly push up the Black Chaos, bit by bit. But after he pushed for many years later,
a few moments later,
he became tired and weak. One day, he fell down and dead. But it was not to say his death was the end of the story. His body was believed to the creation of all things on earth. Each part of his body contributed to one part of the earth. His breath became the wind, mist and clouds. His voice became the thunder. His left eye became the sun, and the right eye became the moon. His head became the mountain and the streams of the world. His blood became the rivers. His muscles became the fertile land. His hair became the stars and Milky Way. His fur became bushes and forests. These are some examples that produced by Pangu's after-death story. See? Chinese mythology is so interesting. It's almost unimaginable why so little videos talk about this. Let me introduce another god, Nuwa. Even though Pangu created so many things, humans were not still present. That's why Nuwa entered the stage. She created humans and restored the pillars of heaven. She was a popular goddess associated with fertility and marriage. She created mankind in two different origin myths, once by shaping people out of clay, and once by repairing the sky witch before flood. But one day, there were two gods fighting. The fire god called Zhurong won the fight. Another god called Gong Gong rushed to the mountain and broke it. Because the mountain supported the sky and the mountain broke, well, the sky fell down. Nuwa used some stones to repair the sky. Finally, she found some large turtles' legs to support the sky. But it looked like a bit of The next god was the Chinese deity. Wow, this is so fun. The stories are so great. I almost don't want to start reading them. Ah! This one is the story of Houyi. Alright, once upon a time in Chinese mythology, there were 10 suns. Initially, the 10 suns would cross the sky one by one. But one day, all suns came out at once, scorching the earth. Houyi was tasked by the mythical King Yao to rain the suns. Houyi's first tried to reason the suns, but it didn't work, so Houyi started to shoot the suns and just kept one sun. Houyi wanted the last sun. Do not harm to people and be nice to them. Ha ha ha, the hero was so stupid. How can a human talk to the sun? Didn't I tell you what this mean? You are so bug. Houyi was given the pill of immortality by the gods. One of Houyi's apprentices called Pangu broke into Houyi's house to search of the pill of immortality while Houyi was out hunting. His wife Chang'e swallowed the pill before Pangu could get it. After eating the pill, Chang'e rose up to the moon. Okay, that's kinda sad. I might need a rest. Oh my god, it's so fun! Alright, one more story. I promise this is the last one. This is the continuation of the story of Nuwa. Even some side of the sky was back to original, the west sky was still not repaired. But unfortunately, Nuwa was becoming old. Nuwa no more strength to repair the sky. At the time, the flood began to start. Every human was suffering. Nuwa told the leader of the god there's an emergency. So the leader of God wants Gun to pacify flooding. First, Gun found his friend for help. His friend showed one thing to Gun, a packet of magical soil. First, put some magical soil in the bowl. Then, upside down the bowl. A little land formed. Gun asked his friend did he have more, but he replied he had no more. She suggests Gun to steal the leader of God's magical soil. That night, Gun stole the magical soil from the leader of God's bedroom. Gun started to avoid the flood, but it didn't work. The next day, leader of God knew Gun stole his magical soil. He sent Zhurong, the god of fire, to kill Gun. One day, Zhurong found Gun. He started killing Gun, but it didn't work. Finally, Zhurong used a large flame to burn Gun. At last, Gun fell down and dead. Zhurong put Gun on the top of the mountain. Used an eagle to bite Gun, but Gun was too hard to bite, so the eagle's pet broke. Gun's tummy started bigger and bigger. The leader of God sent a soldier to cut Gun's tummy. After cut, a dragon came out. Wow, brilliant. The dragon, that's Gun's son, who was at the average of his father. The dragon killed Zhurong and met the leader of God finally. The leader of God told the dragon Gun was his grandson. The dragon was the leader of God's grandson. At last, the leader of God turned the dragon into a human, called Yu. The leader of God sent Yu to clear the flood with magical soil. First, Yu buried Gun. Then he went to fix the land and prevent flood. Oh, Samuel came. Clays? Ooh, Nuwa used them to make humans. Let me try them later. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. And thanks one more time all subscribers support for us. We are now trying to getting up to 100 subscribes. This time we will dive into the prehistoric times of ancient China. from Vandi to Xia Dynasty, with a brief mention of Xia Dynasty. But since it wasn't a historic times, we won't talk about it too much. Goodbye and have a happy day. Thanks for watching. Join our Discord server. The link of Discord server is in the description. And subscribe our channel. Thank you.